Check 1 2 1 2. Check check. All right. All right, what's going on? No. Blow my nose real quick. Should be good. All right, let's see. We're about 10 minutes away from the start. So, I'll be ready here in about 5 minutes. Where are you at on the music in there? Uh, yeah, we'll go after that spot block is over. And welcome, Blue Comet fans, here to Webb City as we're getting ready to bring you the Lady Blue Comets in their very first game here in the Webb City Classic. They're going to be taking on the Ozark Lady Tigers here tonight in the first game of the Webb City Classic. And as I said, that's there we go. I know I had a little bit of a loudness into the microphone, into my headset there. All right, so coming up tomorrow will be 7:30 game time. Lady Blue Comets will take on the host of Webb City Lady Cardinals at that time. But tonight, just sitting here watching some warm-ups, watching the Lady Tigers of Ozark. They got a good outside shot. Don't know much more about them other than that they've been a pretty good basketball team for the last few years here in the state of Missouri. And they got a good coach, and they get out here doing some practicing. They got a good three-point shot. They may have just a little bit more height than the Lady Blue Comets, which is not uncommon for Lady Blue Comet basketball. Hey, but the Lady Blue Comets are coming in here riding a win with the win over Parsons the other night, which was a very big win for Lady Blue Comets. As they're coming in here tonight, looking to make some noise this year in this Lady Webb City Lady Cardinal Classic here in Webb City, Missouri here tonight. So sit back, relax. We've got a lot of great basketball to go for you here for Lady Blue Comets. It is your Medicine Shop pregame show. And Coach Fox, talking to him out there, he said the girls are feeling good. Everybody seems to be doing just fine, ready to get into the tournament here. As we're going to be missing the Ralph Miller tournament here. As far as seeing it here on Z95.3 and on our Facebook page, we'll find our live stream link there at the YouTube page at KINZ Z95.3 KINZ is where you can find that there. So tonight's going to be a good night for Lady Blue Comets. See if they can come out here and get themselves a good win to start off. Got a tough team in Ozark to play here tonight. They'll play Webb City tomorrow evening, and then they will take on Kickapoo on Saturday. That's a 1:00 game time right here on Z95.3. Here's your Medicine Shop pregame show as we're rolling along here, getting ready for the start of this one. As I said, Lady Blue Comets is going to have to come out here and play some good defense and keep up that good play that they had there in Parsons. I think that they can apply that same defense and that same mentality and that pressure. They should be able to come out of here and look very impressive on the evening as they're rolling through tonight. All right, so we're going to send it back to the studio, and we're going to hear from some of our wonderful sponsors. Your Medicine Shop pregame show wrapping up here. Getting ready for this one. The tip-off coming your way in about 3 minutes. We'll be back here in a couple of minutes on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. 2. And good evening, Blue Comet fans. We get ready to go for this one. Here's the Lady Blue Comets get ready to take on the Lady Tigers of Ozark, Missouri. Hang on one second here. So we get ready to take on Ozark, Missouri here this evening from the first game of the Webb City Lady Cardinal Classic. So here we go with set for introductions for the teams as we'll get you ready for your Shields Motors tip-off. And it will be first for the Lady Tigers, number 0. That is Mays. Coming in after her. That is number 13, Braden. Number 23, Hanks, I should say. Number 24 is Shear. And number 34 is Putt. I should say Putt, P-U-T-T, Putt. So as we get ready to go, here come the Lady Blue Comets onto the floor. They are the home team. It will be Corey Babcock, Tori Busey, Madison Thompson. Here comes Shayla Bogle to the floor. And number 32, Molly Rollins, heads to the floor now. Thought we already had it. Well, we're good. All right, got the stream ready to go for you. You can find that at kiz.biz. If you want to go there to that website, then you can find the link. It'll take you right to it. Or you can go to YouTube, and you can search YouTube, Z95.3 KINZ, and that'll take you right to the link there to it on our YouTube channel as well. So here we go as we get ready to go for some Blue Comet basketball, Lady Blue Comets. We'll go right to left on the radio dial here. We're kind of up in a far corner on the mezzanine, so we'll have to do some cross-screen or cross-court zooming in here. But we got good folks working the camera, and that should be no problem here tonight. So as I say, the Lady Blue Comets will go right to left on your radio dial. Standing in the circle there is going to be Putt, and she'll be jumping here against Tori Busey, and we are sitting ready to go, and it will be taken there by the Lady Blue Comets as Molly Rollins comes out there with it. She'll drop it off here to Busey. Busey now to Bogle across the timeline. They're working against that zone defense here, or man-to-man defense. Busey loses a hand on it, picks it right back up. Tight man-to-man defense. They work it over to the right side to Thompson. Back out here to Babcock. Finds Bogle on the left side. She's going to get called for the walk. And the Lady Blue Comets turn it over. So on the inbound now, looks like it's going to be Mays. She'll bring it in here, and she'll get it into number 23. That's Hanks. 23 is Hanks. Yep, she'll drop it off over to the left side. Hanks has it back here to the right, dropping it down in the corner. Moving it across is Braden from the corner into the middle. Back out here, Braden. She'll try the three from the corner. That is off the mark. Lady Blue Comets not able to box out. Shear gets the rebound, and they'll kick it back out here. As now they'll go underneath, kicking it back out to Putt. Now over to Hanks. Hanks, she'll try the shot. It won't go. A little over the back there, no call. Madison Thompson comes out with the rebound, and back up the floor now. Come to Lady Blue Comets, no score. Babcock finds Busey to the right side, back to the left here to Corey. Corey gets double teamed, finds Bogle. Now Rollins over on the right side. Molly's trying to drive down the side. She takes it up. She's going to be fouled on the way in. And a good job, Molly Rollins, taking it right to the defense. And it's going to say it's on the floor, so an out-of-bounds play. So Rollins. Good job by Molly as Bogle gets it in down the corner. Here's the three from Babcock. It's off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound comes out as Webb City tries to push it up the action. Bearden saves it all the way back out, and they'll set it back up. Braden now sings it back around here to Hanks and to Shear. Over the left side, trying to get it. A good job knocking it away there by Babcock. Goes into the hands of Shayla Bogle. Bogle will push it up ahead, trying to find Rollins. Rollins kicks it back out. Shayla Bogle, top of the key for three. Buck of the iron, no good. Rebound comes out to Webb City as Lady Tigers are pushing it up. That is Hanks with the rebound, who pushes it up the floor. Now drops it off over to the left side. She'll bring it back to the middle, now to the right here to Braden. Good job, Lady Blue Comet defense, pushing them out, keeping them around that perimeter. Now they get it down underneath, and a good shot underneath there by Putt. And she gets them on the board. First points of the game, 2-0 with 6 minutes to go here in the first. Here comes Bogle up the floor. Over to the left side, finds Babcock. Now Madison Thompson. Thompson back to Busey, and Rollins in the corner to the right side. Now she'll find Bogles. They swing it back around. Babcock will try the three from the top of the key out the side of the rim. No good. And that's Put with a rebound. 0 for 2 at the three-point line. There's a steal by Tori Busey. And Busey going to take it all the way to the rack and get the Lady Blue Comets on the board. Good steal. Tori Busey to tie it at 2. So back up the floor now. And that is Hanks across the timeline. Working against Babcock. Will get it down here in the corner to Braden. And there's another steal by Tori Busey. She got her hand in there, stole it away. 2-on-2 basketball, taking it to the rack. Get in there. It is a bucket in the hoop and a hard for Tori Busey. Nice job, Tori Busey, taking it down, scoring, getting a bucket, and headed to the line. So that was on number 23. Hanks, her first. And some substitutions coming in here now. Sabry Trout comes in. Also looks like Ashton Smoot for the Lady Blue Comets in as well. So at the line, Tori Busey trying to make the three-point play. Back of the iron, no good. And rebound comes out by Put, and she'll push it up ahead here. Finding Braden. Braden kicking it back out. Finds Put underneath here to the left side. There's Braden for 3. Top of the key, can't get it to go. And running down the rebound. Nice job. There is, as Mays ran down the rebound, but Sada Bogle right there that's coming, taken away from her. And up the floor now come the Lady Blue Comets. Cannot get it to go. Oh, nice shot. Lady Blue Comets could not get it. And looked like that was Shear coming out with that rebound. Now they'll get it up ahead. Mouse pass underneath. Smoots working there as they get it out to Mays. Mays from the free throw line as she gets the bucket to make it a 4-4 ball game with 4.5 to go. Bogle up ahead to the left side. Finds Babcock. Babcock underneath. And there's a foul underneath. Good job. Looks like Ashland's. Oh. What are they going to say? Does she walk with it? She must have down on the other end. That was Ashton Smoots. Didn't see the walk, but it's a turnover. Lady Blue Comets turn it over. Here comes Taylor Thompson into the ball game. Tied at 4:25 to go. Here into this first quarter. Bounce pass up ahead. Here comes to Hanks. Here to the right side. Hanks back to Braden. Underneath. Now back out to Hanks. Once again, she'll try the 3 out the side of the iron. Will not go. Out of bounds to the Lady Blue Comets. They're 0 for 3 at that three-point line there. Are the Lady Tigers checking back in now, or coming in now is going to be Kylie Smoot. She'll come in for Ashlyn Smoot. So Lady Blue Comets have the inbound right here. And on the inbound it comes to Taylor Thompson. Thompson will get it across the timeline for Lady Blue Comets. Over to Babcock to the right side. Corey in middle lane. That one gets knocked away. And backcourt violation. Lady Blue Comets, I guess we lost it there, so Blue Comets turn it over, tied at 4 with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. And they'll give it back to Ozarks here as Babcock checks out for Molly Rollins. Here's Hanks looking to get it in on the inbound, and they get it into the taller girl underneath Put. Still working her way through. Mays drives the lane. It will not go. Coming out of there with it is going to be Taylor Thompson with the rebound. She pushes it over to the right side. Stop it, popping from the right wing off the front of the rim. No good. Shear with the rebound. Pushing it up ahead here. Mays kicking it out there in the corner. 3 on the way, in and out. As Put goes for the rebound, she'll be fouled on the way back up. So it will be a foul on the floor for the Lady Blue Comets. And that is going to be on Kylie Smoot, her first foul at the line. Rolling it home is number 34, that's Put. Tori Busey checks out as Michaela Schonifer in the ball game as they now have the lead 5-4 with 3:40 to go. Second one on the way from Put is good. So she hits them both to make it a 6-4 ball game. A little pressure by the Lady Comets, or by the Lady Tigers. The Comets break the press here as Thompson tries to get it up ahead. And kicking it back, we're getting a timeout by Coach Fox. So we got a timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take one with them. Quick 30-second break. It is 6-4. Lady Blue Comets trail Z95.3. And back here as we come out to the timeout, 3.5 to go here in this first quarter. Blue Comets with the basketball as they get it to Trout over to the right side now. Rollins now back to Bogle. Bogle trying to drive it inside from the right to the top of the key. Throwing it back over, finds Rollins on the left side. She'll dribble it across, finding Trout. Trout trying to drive her way in, gets shut down there on the good defense by Ozark. Send it back out. Trout on that right wing. Now Bogle. Bogle sends it over to Rollins. They'll get it over to the left side. Here's the three from Trout. Will not go. Rebound by Michaela Schonifer. And Lady Blue Comets have another opportunity at it. Ball's up in the air here. Kicking it out. And there's a three on the way. There we go. Savory Trout for three. So Savory Trout gets the Lady Blue Comets back up by 1, 7-6. And pushed it up the floor there. Nice little dish underneath the Put. Put can't get it. Gets her own rebound. Throws it up. Still off the front of the rim. Will not go. And another good rebound by Kylie Smoots for the Lady Blue Comets. So back up the floor now. Lady Blue Comets going to walk though with the basketball there, and they'll turn it over. 2:31 to go here in the first. Here comes Busey and Madison Thompson in the game for Schonifer. And Kylie Smoot, good minutes by both those young ladies on the floor. 2:31 to play here in the first. Checking in is going to be Hit. She'll come into the game now for number 24, Shear, for the Lady Tigers of Ozark. All right, so it is Lady Tiger basketball. They'll send it over here to the right side. That'll be Hanks. Hanks all the way back over to the left. And Blue Comets on the great defense underneath the Put. Once again, ball gets taken away out of bounds. Good job there by Madison Thompson. And Put getting after it, but it goes out of bounds for the Lady Blue Comets. Savory Trout checks out for Corey Babcock. And it's a 7-6 Lady Blue Comet lead with 2:17 to play here in this first quarter. Into Bogle. Full court pressure being put on here by the Lady Tigers. They'll send it over now to Busey. Busey trying to get across the line, and she'll get it up to Babcock. Babcock sends it back over to Bogle over to the right side. Shayla back out to Corey. Babcock dropping it off now to Busey here on the left wing and to the top as they swing it back over to the right side. Get it down in the corner there to Thompson. And here's Rollins with it, and Molly Rollins going to get called for the walk. And we'll send it back down the floor the other way. 7-6, Lady Blue Comets with the lead with 1:53 to go here in the first. So they'll give it back here to the Tigers. They'll send it back over to Hit. Hit on the right side, down in the corner now to Braden. Braden. Going to be kickball there by Molly Rollins. Good job, Lady Blue Comets. So an out-of-bounds play coming with Hanks at the top of Lady Blue Comets bench. She'll get it into Put. Put driving it down in off the back of the iron. No good. Gets her own rebound. Puts it right back and scores. She's got 6 of their 8 points underneath. That's their big focal point, getting underneath there to her. But a good job, Lady Blue Comets on the defense, making her miss a shot. She's having to get 2 or 3 shots at it. Send it back over to the left side. That's Molly Rollins inside to Babcock. Babcock dropping it off here to Thompson. Back to Bogle. And 1:20 to go. Rollins for 3 from the right side. That is too strong. Rebound comes out to by Put. That is her 6th rebound. 1 of 6 at the 3-point line for the Lady Blue Comets. They'll get it underneath the Put once again. And she'll hit another bucket to make it 10-7. So Blue Comets looking for a bucket here as they get it to Busey to the left side. Now down to Rollins. Rollins bringing it from the left to the middle of the floor. Over to Thompson. Finds Bogle down in the corner to that right side. All the way back across. Open. There's Busey. Busey at the free throw line. Finds Rollins open top of the key. Get in there. Will not go. Rebound comes back out here by the Ozarks. Will not get it. And that's going to be Shayla Bogle coming down there with the rebound. Maybe a foul. Nope. It's just going to be her coming down with that rebound. So we get some substitutions here with 33.8 to go. Lady Blue Comets trail at 10-7 right now. And we'll send it back up the floor here, Lady Blue Comets, and that should be Bogle coming up the floor here with 1 shot for Coach Fox. Maybe it's a quarter tying 3. We'll see if we can get that done. Now over to Busey, back to the top, Molly Rollins. Rollins drop it out to Babcock. Babcock over on the right side. Down to 13 seconds now. It gives it back to Bogle. Bogle work it back from the middle of the floor here to the left. Back over to Babcock down in the corner there. Nice. Busey, short jumper, can't get it, but she's fouled from behind, and Tori Busey heads to the line with 2.7 to go. That's on number 33, Braden. Her first. Shooting 2, Tori Busey, front of the rim, no good. Here comes Taylor Thompson into the ball game for Shayla Bogle for the final 2.7. And Tori Busey trying to make it a 2-point deficit here just before the end of the first quarter. And does. So Busey, 5 points in the quarter here. And Ozark trying to get it in quick. There's a steal by Busey. Will she have a chance? And the Lady Blue Comets will not have a chance in it. It went. Should have took that shot there, but didn't have the chance to do it. But it is a 10-8 deficit for your Lady Blue Comets. We'll be back for the second quarter coming up in 1 minute. Z95.3. Alrighty, folks, we're back here at the end of the first quarter. It will be Ozark basketball as we start to the second quarter. Lady Blue Comets traded by 2, 10-8. So it will be Ozark basketball to start off. And now we got the young ladies set out there. Okay, so ready to go on the inbound. They'll get it in here to Braden, and Braden will bring it across the line here to the right side, all the way back over to the left. Now kicking it out underneath there, almost a steal by Lady Blue Comets. Always hit had it. Now they kick it back out. Hit drops it back off to Braden. Braden with the floater in the lane, and she'll knock it down to her first points of the night, making a 4-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Here come the Blue Comets. Send it over to the right side. It is a Trout working her way in. Sorry, that's Tori Busey. Ball's loose, and Lady Blue Comets pick it up. The ball still comes out of there. Now it looks like it's picked up there by the Lady Tigers. As Braden pushes it up quick. Now getting it out here in the corner. That is Shear in the corner for 3. And she'll knock it down for her first bucket of the night. Their first 3, 1 for 5. They come out here quick with a quick 5-0 run here in this first minute. Lady Blue Comets with it back down the floor. Rollins in the corner on the left side now. Bringing it back across here is Tori Busey in the middle to the left. Babcock as they go over to the right side. Down in the corner here to Molly Rollins. Rollins trying to bring it in. Good defense by the Lady Tigers. 6:50 to go here in the half. Lady Blue Comets looking for the first bucket here in the second quarter. Quick 5-0 run by the Lady Tigers, as I said, in that first minute. And looking to get a bucket here. They good job moving the ball around. Madison Thompson here are on the left side now brings it back. And Rollins loses the handle on it but saves it. Nice job, Molly. Finds Corey Babcock. Babcock in the corner kicking it out. Molly Rollins top of the key for 3. Good. Molly Rollins for 3. That was a big bucket for the Lady Blue Comets. Needed that one. And first 3 of the night for Rollins. 15-11, pushing it back up the floor. This hit. Trying to push it across. A nice job. Tori Busey gets a foot on it to knock it out of bounds. Stays Blue Comet basketball, or stays Ozark basketball as Smoot and Bogle check into the game here for it's like Taylor Thompson and Madison Thompson. So down, bringing it inside. Here comes Hit. She's going to drive it down in. She's going to be fouled on the way, and she'll hit to the line. Bringing it down to the right side of the lane. Steps up in there and just draws some contact. And that is going to be on Shayla Bogle, her first. So shooting 2. And missing on the first. So that's Hit there at the line. Her first shot is no good. Still a 15-11 ball game, and second one is up and good for Hit. So here come the Lady Blue Comets, trailing by 5, 6 minutes to go in the half. As Bogle bringing it up the floor here to the left side of the paint, drops it off to Rollins, can't handle it, and it's picked up by Ozark. And here they are back up the floor. Push it up Shear, get it up underneath here, and underneath to Put, can't get it to go. Boy, there's a lot of over the back going on right there. Jump ball, possession arrow goes to. Oh, don't really see the possession arrow up here on the scoreboard, but it is Lady Blue Comet basketball on the possession arrow. All right, so it is Bogle on the inbound. So Shayna brings it up across the timeline over to the left side, finds Molly Rollins. Rollins back over to the right. Babcock, Bogle, as they play a little catch here, trying to find some way in on this man-to-man defense here by the Ozark. Here's Babcock for three from the left side, and Corey Babcock gets in on the three-ball action by knocking down the three to make it 16-14. So Blue Comets back on the defense as they push the ball up. And all the way down underneath. They'll get it underneath there to Braden. Braden now tries to find Put. Put gets the basketball, takes it in. She is fouled on the way in, and she will get the bucket and the three-point opportunity. Here comes Jada Dangerfield into the ball game for Rollins and Smoots, as Trout's into the ball game as well. So a three-point opportunity here for Put as she knocks it down. She's got 9 of their 19 here tonight. 5 minutes to go, back to a 5-point deficit. Lady Blue Comets with it. All right, here is Trout sending it all the way back over now to Bogle on the left side, dropping it off here to Busey. Busey underneath here to Dangerfield. Dangerfield in the paint, can't get it to go. Rebound comes out by Shear. She'll drop it off ahead here to Braden. They try to get it back across. That ball is loose, take it away. And here's Sabre Trout, push it up all the way back across. Nice job. Blue Comets trying to get there. Ball still too far underneath. Dangerfield gets the rebound, puts it up, it will not go. Kicks it back out here for Ozarks underneath. Bearden puts up the shot, won't go. Dangerfield with her second rebound, drops it off here to Bogle. And with 4:25 to go in the half, Blue Comets have a chance to cut into this 5-point deficit. Here's Babcock. Babcock in the lane, sends it over now. And Sabre Trout going to get called for the walk. Lady Blue Comets turn it over again here on the walking call. So it will be Lady Tiger basketball. On the inbound. Back over here to hit, pushing up the floor. That's Braden. That's a charge. Good job there by Dangerfield to stay in there and take that one. And that is a big-time charge by Put. And the Lady Blue Comets get it back. And Dangerfield took a big hit right there, but she stood in there and took it. That's the way to do it. Up the floor now comes Bogle. The Lady Blue Comets bringing it back up. Going to find Babcock trying to get to the backside. Can't find it. Dangerfield. No foul on the play, but she is knocked to the ground and it is taken away. Here comes Ozark. Braden going to push it up. She is fouled. It's on the floor. And as she pushes the action, she's going to be fouled on the way in. Can't believe we didn't get a foul on the other end there, ref. So Braden comes to the line. And it is good. So now Lady Blue Comets now trying to find some way to get it in here, but Coach Fox calls a 1-minute timeout. So 22-14 now with 3:52 to go. I guess they counted that shot by Braden a while ago, so we'll have to add that one in there. All right, so we'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be right back. 22-14, Lady Blue Comets trail Z95.3. And we're back here as the Lady Blue Comets get an inbound there, and it is stolen away, and they score, make it 24-14. And on the next inbound on the full court pressure, they steal it right back away again. Here's Braden with another chance at a three. This one doesn't go, and Dangerfield comes out there with the rebound. And now the Lady Blue Comets going to push it up the floor. All the way up ahead, finds Trout down in the corner. Kicking it back out here to Bogle, over to Babcock to the right side. Back to Bogle, top of the key. Now Savory Trout on the left side at the free throw line, trying to find her way in. Kicking it back out here. Here's that three on the way. Will not go. Bogle for the rebound for the Lady Blue Comets. And she'll send it back out here to Babcock and give it back to Bogle. Bogle trying to work her way in the middle of the paint. Puts up the shot, won't go. And rebound comes out. Push it up ahead here, and they'll get it into Mays, and that's too strong there for her. Rebound comes out to by Trout. And she'll pull it back out here now as Trout goes to the right side of the paint, kicking it back out. Bogle over to the left side. Finds Tori Busey, and Tori Busey gets called for the walk. So 2:37 to go. Here comes Molly Rollins back into the game for Corey Babcock. 2:37 to go here in the first half. Push it up the floor now. It is going to be hit for Ozark. Ozark bounce pass underneath there to Mays. Mays at the free throw line takes it in and scores. Nobody on her. Might as well take it in and score. So now a 26-14 ball game. And Blue Comets desperately need a bucket right here on this trip. They'll find Rollins. Nope. Bogle's going to hold on to it. Bogle finally gets the ball touched out, kicks it back out. Finds Trout. Trout from the middle to the right side. Back to Rollins. Rollins. She'll bring it back here to the left side. Drop it off here to Busey. Busey down in the corner now to Bogle. Back to Busey. So we get under 2 to go. Now to Bogle. Bogle trying to turn the corner. Bogle puts up the shot, won't go. Dangerfield with the rebound, trying to set it back up for Lady Blue Comets. Gets it back out. Here's Busey for 3, and there you go, Tori Busey for 3. That's a big shot by the Lady Blue Comets. Needed that one. Let's play some defense right here. Get it up ahead is Hit. She'll send it back over to Mays over to the right side. Now back to Hit. Hit goes from the right to left side. Bounce pass underneath. And a nice move underneath there by Shear, who gets that bucket. 28-17. Blue Comets faces some full court pressure here. Busey pushing it up now. She breaks the press against Mays. And that one's going to get away. And that's going to be a backcourt violation. The second one by the Lady Blue Comets here in this second quarter. So Busey checks out of the ball game for Kylie Smoots. And Trout checks out of the ball game for Taylor Thompson. So the inbound comes in with 1:08 to go here for Ozark and the Lady Tigers. Braden now underneath, trying to find Shear. Shear takes it down in and scores once again. Nope, that is put on the shot right there. So that makes it 30-17. Blue Comets now back on offense at the free throw line. Taylor Thompson too strong there. On to that one. Put gets the rebound. Throwing it up ahead as Mays gets behind the defense, behind everybody, and Mays gets down the floor, and they find her and score. Now they've opened it up 32-17. With about 30 seconds to go here in this first. 22-9 is what they've been outscored, Lady Blue Comets here. There's another walking call and another turnover by the Blue Comets. As Hit checks back into the ball game. And she'll come in here for Hanks. And they'll give it back to Ozark. And the Lady Tigers with the basketball. Hit. Now finds Braden. Braden back to Hit. Out here on top. Working it back and forth from the right to left side. Braden and Hit. Thompson out there trying to get underneath there. Steal the ball away. They'll get it back over to Braden. Braden dropping it off. And there's Put with it. She'll try to get it around Molly Rollins. Molly Rollins gets a foot on it, kicks it out. 6:1 to go here till halftime. It's a 32-17 lead for Ozark. As they have outscored the Lady Blue Comets here into the second quarter pretty good. 22-9. A nice job. Shayla Bogle stayed underneath there to make the steal at the end of the quarter. And the Lady Blue Comets are going to trade at 32-17 here at the end of the first half. As I said, Lady Blue Comets outscored 22-9 in that second quarter right there. And the Lady Blue Comets is going to have to find a way to definitely play some tighter defense and keep the ball away from the post player down there. Try to play a little bit better around the post and try to keep it down there because that's where they're making a lot of their points down there. And she's got about 10 or 11 down there underneath right now. All right, so we're going to send it back to the studio as it's 32-17. We'll take a 3-minute break and come back and give you your halftime stats, your Community National Bank halftime report on the way, Z95.3. And we are back here at halftime with your Community National Bank halftime report. Lady Blue Comets had it down to 10-8 there at the end of the first quarter. Tell you what, they were looking really good, and then even start of that second quarter, defense playing really well. And I don't know, it's just a tighten up on the man-to-man and the full court pressure put on by the Lady Tigers of Ozark that kind of gave them some steals. And the Lady Blue Comets turned it over on the other end with too many walking calls. And so the Lady Blue Comets not having the quarter that they should have had there to stay with this Lady Tiger team here into this second quarter. As I said, they were outscored 22-9 in that second quarter, as now Ozark has to open it up to a 32-17 lead here in the first half of this Lady Cardinal Classic here in Webb City. Tomorrow night's game will be against those Webb City Lady Cardinals. That is a 7:30 game time right here on Z95.3. We'll have that game for you here on Z95.3, also on our live stream, which you can find at KINZ.biz. You can find a link there or search YouTube and go to Z95.3 KINZ. That's your YouTube channel where you can find the game. All right, for the Lady Blue Comets, they are 4 of 11 at the three-point line here tonight, 1 of 3 at the charity stripe. Lady Blue Comets have done a pretty good job rebounding the basketball, but they've got to do a better job in there boxing out and getting out there and getting those second and third chance shots. We also have to do a better job on the defensive side, keeping the ball away from their post player. They've been getting it underneath there to Put, who has 13 points and 7 rebounds here tonight. And she has just been a lot of what they've been trying to do is get it out underneath there to Put, and they've done a good job for that. We'll talk about them coming up. But Corey Babcock, she's got 3 points. Tori Busey with 8. Sabri Trout with 3. And Molly Rollins with 3. As brought in Dangerfield in there to do some post play there underneath. And she's done a good job there, but to get some rebounds, she's definitely going to have to stand in front and stand her ground and get back quick to keep them from getting into some transition offenses, which they've done a couple times here tonight. And also the steals on the inbounds here that they've done on the Lady Blue Comets. That was a quick 6-point swing there in less than a minute into this, about halfway through that second quarter on some inbound plays. So Lady Blue Comets got to do a better job getting the ball up the floor, protecting the basketball. For the Lady Tigers of Ozark, they're 1 of 7 at the 3-point line, 5 of 6 at the charity stripe. Mays has 6 points. Hitt has 1. Braden with 7. Shear with 5 and 13 for Put on the night so far is what I have. Neither team has anybody in foul trouble. Just a few little quick fouls here and there. Been pretty good called all the way through this first half by the referees, and hopefully that'll keep up here and see if the Lady Blue Comets can come out here and have a good third quarter. They started off really well. See if they can have kind of a carbon copy of that first quarter, play some good defense, get back into that third quarter and get ready for the fourth. We'll see what Coach Fox has for them as they get ready to go into this second half. All right, that is your Community National Bank halftime report. The Lady Blue Comets are back out for their warm-ups. Send it back to the studio in Chanute, and we'll take a 3-minute break and come back and bring you the second half. Thanks for joining us on your Community National Bank halftime report on Z95.3, your home for the Blue Comets. Yes. Alrighty, folks, we're back here ready to go for the second half. Lady Blue Comets trail it 32-17, and they'll now go left to right on your radio dial. It will be Ozark basketball to start off here in the second half. There's Braden kicks it back over now, and that is Hot Hanks, and the three ball goes up, and it is good. So another three here for the Lady Tigers of Ozark and Blue Comet basketball. Yeah, I believe that was a... See who got that shot there. I don't know who has that shot right off the bat. Here we go. Lady Blue Comets having this. Corey Babcock kicks it back out here to Bogle. Bogle finds Busey here on the left side. Off the glass. Nice job, Tori Busey. She's got 10 on the night. Jumping it up ahead. Here comes a Braden. Braden pushed up the floor, kicking it down in the corner. And now they're going to find Put in the paint. She's going to be fouled as she's bounced around underneath there. On the inbound there from Shear. And should be a foul on the floor. On the inbound comes in, and they'll find it out here on top to Hanks. Hanks back over to the left side. Braden down the corner to Shear. Back to Braden, and that's going to be a walk on Braden. That's the first one called on Ozark tonight. So Blue Comets get it back here with a chance. They got to get into it now. 35-19, 7 minutes to go here in the third. As Blue Comets kick it over down to Rollins over to the right side. Back over here to the middle. Now over to the right, I'm sorry. It was on the opposite end of me here. Bogle at the top of the key. Back to the right, Babcock and Bogle. Now over to the left side, finding Busey. Busey trying to work her way in. And Madison Thompson getting bumped around there by Put. They'll kick it back out. Babcock in the corner for three. Corey Babcock in and out, won't go. Mays straightens down the rebound for Ozark. She'll drop it off up ahead here to Hanks. Hanks, Braden for a three. That will not go. Underneath there, turnaround jumper, the shot goes. And that is Putz with the rebound and the putback. So she'll have a chance at a three-point play. She's 3 for 3 at the line already tonight. And that goes in and out for Putz. The rebound comes out by Busey. And they'll get it up ahead. Here's a three ball on the way for Thompson, and it will not go. Rebound to Hanks. The Lady Blue comes back on defense. They send it back over to Braden. Braden trying to drive to the left side. Nice move from Braden. She takes it right to the rack, and she'll check it in and score. She's got 9 on the ball game for the Lady Tigers. Here's the Blue Comets. Send it back over to the left side. Rollins back to the top here now to Bogle. Bogle to the right. Busey trying to drive in. Good job there by Busey. Ball's knocked away, and it is picked up by Shear, kicking it up ahead. And there's a shot put up there by Hanks. She won't go, but she got the foul, so she might as well take advantage of putting up the shots. And they're going to say it was on the floor, and they will say it was on the floor. Shayla Bogle picks up her second out-of-bounds play with 39-19 with 5:44 to go. As Babcock checks out of the ball game here for Lady Blue Comets on the inbound. Find Put high off the glass. Now back up to 4. Come to Lady Blue Comets, and that's off the mark there onto the shot. The three-ball shot comes out, and it's going to be Put with the rebound. Another long-range shot there. That is off the mark and over the rack, and it'll go back to the Lady Blue Comets. So first 5 in for Coach Fox. Going to have Trout, Tater Thompson, Ashlyn Smoots, Bailey Dillman, and Jada Dangerfield into the ball game for Lady Blue Comets, trailing at 41-19. So Thompson on the inbound, has a double team in the back floor. Trying to get it across the line here, and that pressure, and it is knocked away. And Shear's going to come out there with the steal, take it down and score. Back up the floor now, come to Lady Blue Comets as Smoots trying to drive down into the rack. She takes it down in and rolls off the rim, out of bounds to the Lady Blue Comets as Mays knocks it out. So Blue Comet basketball here, trying to get it in, and they'll get it in here to Savory Trout in the corner, and there you go for 3. Savory Trout for 3 tonight. That's a big 3 there for the Blue Comets. Needed that bucket, first bucket in a while here for the Blue Comets, 43-22. Blue Comets trying to play some pressure here, but they get it across Braden. Going to go 3 on. Oh, that's a nice little move there by Braden. She takes it in and scores. They have 3-on-1 basketball. Good defense by the Blue Comets, but let's go right around the defense. Trout over to the left side. Kicking it out here now to Dillman. Dillman finds Dangerfield. Dangerfield at the free throw line. That ball's stolen away there by Braden. Braden once again takes it down in, and she'll score once again. 47-22, 4:18 to go. Here come the Blue Comets back into Flores. Taylor Thompson across the timeline. And she'll look over to the left side, finds Dangerfield. Dangerfield on the left wing, back out on top to Thompson, over down to the right side to Trout. Trout. Thompson. Dillman. Dillman back out now to Dangerfield here on the right side on the wing. Bounce pass underneath. Trying to find Smoot. Smoot kicks it all the way out. Trout. All the way back out. Taylor Thompson for a 3. Off the mark, won't go. Smoot trying to fight for the rebound. Possession arrow goes to Lady Blue Comets after the missed 3. So fresh 5 back into the ball game now for Coach Fox once again. Looks like we're going to get Madison Thompson. Let's see, Kylie Smoot, Corey Babcock, Shayna Bogle, and Tori Busey on the inbound. Get it down in the corner there to Smoot. Smoot pulls up her dribble, throws it back out on top, finds Busey. Busey swinging over to the right side, finds Babcock on the wing. And Corey pulls it back out now to Shayla Bogle. Bogle working against Shear, now kicks it over to the left side. Should say Hanks there, number 23. And Blue Comets still have it there. Thompson. Sorry, that's Kylie Smoot there, number 25. Bogle in the paint, throws it back out. Thought about the 3 there, did Smoot. Now they'll kick it back out here to Bogle, top of the key. She'll drive down in the lane. Nice job, Shayna Bogle taking it in. Her first bucket of the night, takes it in and scores. 3:07 to go here in the third. 47-24, Lady Blue Comets trail. Hanks with the basketball. Send it over to the right side. There's almost a steal there by Blue Comets. And it is coming out with the steal. That is Tori Busey with her third steal. Dropping it off up ahead here to Corey Babcock. And Corey Babcock gets in on the action. She's got 5 points. We got a timeout on the floor. It's now 47-26. 2:52 to go. Got a 30-second timeout. We'll quick 30-second break. 47-26, Lady Blue Comets trail. Back in 30, Z95.3. And it will be Ozark basketball as Mays gets it on the inbound. They'll find Hit, trying to bring it across the top. And just stolen away by the Lady Blue Comets as Tori Busey makes this steal. Kicking it back out. Babcock in the corner for 3. Off the side of the iron, won't go. Trying to fight for that rebound. Ball's loose. Blue Comets come out there with it. Does Madison Thompson. And Lady Blue Comets will send it right back up. Send it over here now to the right side. Babcock in the corner. Corey trying to take it from the corner all the way back to the left. Here's the 3 on the way from Busey. Will not go. Rebound comes out by Hit. Back up the floor now come the Lady Tigers. Hit dropping it off to Mays. Mays in the lane, loses a handle on it. It's going to be a foul away from the basketball on the Lady Blue Comets. Going to call that one on Sabry Trout, her first. And Mays goes to the line. And shot on the way by Mays is up and good. Her first points of the second half. So Shear checks back into the ball game now. Oh, sorry, that did not come in. She did not come in. She come in for Shears. Mays hits them both. So you got Hit, you got Mays. Oh, that was missed, but the ball's underneath there, and I didn't see the ball get away. Got a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to, and it will stay with Ozark. They don't have a possession arrow on the big old scoreboard that they have here. You think with all that fancy doodads up there, they'd have a possession arrow, but they don't. And it stays with Ozark basketball here as they move it around from the top to the left side, as it is Braden. And hit, playing a little catch out there. Now they send it all the way back across. Braden underneath here, trying to find Put. Throws it underneath to Mays. Mays fighting her way in. She turned around jumper, and it's good. Makes it 51-26 with 1:45 to go. Here come the Blue Comets up the floor. Trout with 3 from the top of the key. Too strong, out of bounds. Back to Ozark on the miss. So Blue Comets now back on defense. They'll get it in ahead here, and Braden pushing it up. Nice little 3-on-1 basketball. Corey Babcock back there by herself. Or should say Thompson back there by herself, but Put gets the shot. 53-26. Busey here on the right side. Down inside, ball gets knocked away. She ends up with it. And Tori Busey takes the shot herself. She's got 12 in the ball game. So Blue Comets back on defense. They'll send it back across, and they'll find Hit. Got behind the defense. Cannot get the shot to go. Madison Thompson with the rebound. Here come the Blue Comets as Babcock from behind. Going to be stolen away there by Hit. And here comes Ashlyn Smoots, Makeda Schonifer, and Molly Rollins into the ball game for Babcock. And who else is checking out? Madison Thompson. We get some substitutions for Ozark as well. So you got Braden. And I didn't see the number on the other young lady. We'll have to get that one. On the inbound, Lady Blue Comet basketball. Smoot on the inbound. Finds Rollins. They take it over to the left side. And nice little move there by Savory Trap. Puts up the shot. Will not go. Rebound comes out. And that is number 12, Pace. She's the one into the ball game fresh here for the Lady Tigers. 53-28. Pace drops it out to Braden. That's a walk over there by Hanks. Number 23. And it's a turnover. Lady Blue Comets get it back. 44.7 to go here in the third. It's 53-28. Blue Comets trail. As Taylor Thompson brings it across the timeline now for the Blue Comets. And pulls up her dribble. Trying to hand it off here to Tori Busey. We're going to get a jump ball call there, and I don't know what that was. Jump ball possession now, Lady Blue Comets. Here comes Shayla Bogle into the ball game. Taylor Thompson's going to have a seat. Bogle get the inbound in the backcourt across the timeline. She'll come working there against Hanks out on top. Trying to take it over to the left side. Now back to the middle. As Hanks kicks it back out. Finds Smoot. Smoot pulls up her dribble. Looking for some help. Finds Bogle with 15 seconds to go. Bogle working against Hanks. Finds Rollins. Rollins back out now to Busey here on the right side. Tori trying to work her way in down to the corner. Ball gets knocked away out of bounds. Blue Comet basketball with 5.2 to go. Blue Comet's looking to get it in here as Bogle down here in this far corner. Long inbound, gets it in here now to Smoot. Smoot with 3 seconds to go, top of the key. Rollins, she'll launch the three from the wing. It will not go, and it will be a 53 to 27. To a 28 lead for Ozark. We'll take a 1 minute break and come back for the fourth quarter on the way. Z95.3. And we're back here ready to go to the fourth quarter. Lady Blue Comets trade at 53-28, and it is Ozark basketball as Braden brings it across the timeline over to the left side, covered up there by Bogle. Lady Blue Comets on a man-to-man defense. Kicking it down here on the left to Hanks. Hanks back out to Shear, and now back to Hanks. Hanks, that's a walk right there. Didn't know if he was going to call it or not, but he did get the walk call. And the Blue Comets get it back. Blue Comets have scored 21-11 in that second quarter. So our third quarter, should say. So they see if they come back here and have a good fourth quarter. Babcock, Busey here to the right side. Send it back out to Bogle, top of the key. Bogle dropping it out to Babcock over to the left. Babcock back out here to Rollins as they work that little weave there on the left side. Finds Thompson. Thompson, Tori Busey working her way in back out to Rollins. Rollins from the right side into the paint. Molly Rollins puts it up off the glass, won't go, but she'll take it in and she's fouled. So Molly Rollins, aggressive like she was early in the game there, gets the contact and heads to the line. So Molly Rollins for the Lady Blue Comets goes to the line. Only second Blue Comet at the line tonight. Rollins up and good. Molly 4 points on the ball game. Second one goes down for Molly as well. So Trout comes into the ball game here for Lady Blue Comets. And they'll step up that full court pressure defense here. With 7:15 left to play. So looking to get it in, and they do. That is Braden gets it in. And she'll find Hanks over to the right side, and they're going to get a foul. Away from the basketball. It's a turnover. Lady Blue Comets get it right back. Babcock and Madison Thompson ready to check back in for Coach Fox. And out comes Savory Trouts and Taylor Thompson. So Blue Comet basketball. As the inbound comes in here from Busey, she'll get it in here to Smoot. Ashton, or Bogle. Across the line, dropping it off here now to Rollins to the right side, back to the middle. Here's Tori Busey working her way in the paint. Tori's going to take her way in, and that's going to be an offensive foul there on Tori Busey. And here comes Taylor Thompson and Savory Trout right back into the ball game for Babcock and Thompson. So 7 minutes to play in the ball game. The Comets on the defense trying to tighten up the pressure, but Braden breaks away from that. She'll push it up along the left side of the paint. She's going to be fouled from behind, coming up the floor. Call that on Shayla Bogle, her second foul. Team foul number 6 on the Blue Comets. Only one team foul here on Ozarks in this game, in this half, should say. There's a 3 on the way, will not go, out of bounds to the Lady Blue Comets. They are 2 of 9 at that 3-point line, are the Lady Tigers of Ozark. They lead it by 23 right now, 6:45 to play in the ball game. And we'll be back out here tomorrow night, 7:30 game time, as the Lady Blue Comets will take on the host team, Webb City. 7:30 game time here on Z95.3. Trouts back over to Rollins, over to the left side. Molly to the middle of the floor. Kicking it off here now to Busey. Busey finds Bogle. Bogle right wing for 3. In and out, will not go. And ball's on the floor, still trying to fight for that rebound. Still down there. We're going to get a jump ball call. Possession arrow, I do believe, will go with the Ozark. No, it will be Blue Comet basketball. That's nice. We'll take it. Bogle underneath, just to the right of the rack on the long inbound, finds Rollins. Molly trying to work her way to the middle of the floor. Rollins bounce pass back out here to Busey. Busey, Bogle, top of the key, trying to work her way in on the right side of the paint. Puts up the shot on the floor. She is fouled. Shayla Bogle. It's only the second team foul here of the second half against Ozark. Base picking up her first. And Blue Comet basketball in the inbound play. As Bogle trying to get it in. Finally does get it in now over to Trout, over to the left side. Sorry, Tori Busey. And that's going to be a foul on Ozark as Busey tried to work her way in along the baseline over there on the left side. Braden commits her first foul. Inbound play. Now they get it in here, and that ball is knocked away. as they try to get it into Busey, and it's a steal taken away here. And it is Braden. And Braden playing a little catch. Now they get it over across the line over to the right side to hit. And now bounce pass underneath to Braden. Braden kicking it back out to Braden on top of the key. 5:48 to go. Almost a steal there. And there's another steal by Tori Busey. That's her fourth of the night. Busey pushing it up the floor, kicking it back out to Rollins on the right wing for three. Molly Rollins cannot get it to go. Rebound, nice job. Taylor Thompson will not get it. Braden can't come out with it. Ball still on the floor. And Lady Blue Comets fighting for that rebound there. But I think it's going to go Ozark basketball. And it is with 5.5 to play. As Putt goes back into the ball game, Braden will check out for the Lady Tigers. And it is on the inbound there by Pace. She'll get it in to Braden. Braden going to push the action up the floor, send it over to the left side. There's a three on the way. That won't go. Putt right there for her 10th rebound. And they'll kick it back outside for Ozark. And here's Braden for a three. Launches it. We will not go. Rebound comes out. Lady Blue Comets pushing it up. And that is going to be, who is that on that rebound there? And that is Tori Busey. Blue Comets have it hit in the corner down here on the right side. Busey has it. Kicking it back out and out to Trout. Over to Rollins to the left. Down the corner here, Taylor Thompson, short jumper. Cannot get it to go. Rebound comes out to Hit. Hit will push it up the floor now for the Lady Tigers. Over to Braden, and that was a walk, but no call. Over the back, no call. Putt with the rebound and the putback. That was seriously over the back on the rebound there, folks. All right, back down the floor here. Here's Rollins in the paint, and Molly Rollins puts it up out the front of the glass. Will not, or front of the rim, won't go. Putt right there for the rebound. She'll drop it off to Braden. Braden takes it in, will not go. Rebound comes out by Busey. And Busey drops it off ahead here to Bogle. Bogle takes it all the way down in and cannot get it to go. And Putt with it once again, drops it back off. Braden will end up with it from Hit. Braden taking it to the right side of the paint. Bounce pass outside. It's going to be a reach-in foul there by Molly Rollins with 4:09 to go. Fresh five for Coach Fox into the ball game. Kylie Smooch, Makeda Schonifer, Corey Babcock, looks like Bailey Dillman, and Sabre Trout maybe on the floor there. I have to check it out, folks. They're on the far end down there. So at the line goes Braden. She's 1 for 1 tonight. She's up and good. Shear checks into the ball game, as well as Mays. Got Rachel Jacket out there on the floor for the Lady Blue Comets, folks. That's who we were missing out there. So Braden's second one at the line, in and out, will not go. And there's Putz with another rebound to send it back out, and they'll set it back up. They'll kick it back out here as Braden works her way in, and she puts up the floater, won't go. Schonifer fighting for the rebound. She comes out of there with her second rebound. Good job for Michaela, dropping it off up ahead. In the paint, Kylie Smoot takes it in, and she's going to be fouled on the way in, and Kylie Smoot heads to the line for the Lady Blue Comets. I'd like to see some more of that. We need to, since most of the time we're a little short, let's just take it in there and make them foul us. We need to get a lot more of that going on. Smoot at the line, back of the iron, no good. So Braden checks out for Ozarks as Hit checks back in. Second one on the way for Kylie is up and good. So Kylie Smoot gets a point here tonight, makes it 56-31 with 3:50 to go. So Schonifer checks out of the ball game. And Dangerfield back in. So Mays looking to get it in. She finds Hits over to the right side. Back to Mays. Full court pressure, Lady Blue Comets. They get it up ahead here. And Hanks, I should say, draws it back out to Hit. And they'll give it back out to Hanks. And they'll set it up here to the right side. Now over to the left. Shear finds Put. Put gets it underneath. And a nice little shot under there for Mays from Put on the assist. Babcock brings it back up to 58-31, 3:23 to go. Kicking it back out here. Here's Corey Babcock, top of the key for three. Corey Babcock for three. Her second of the night. Makes it 58-34, 3:12 to go. Mays Now back over to Hit, pushing it across the line quick over to the right side. Hit all the way to the rack. And they just let her go all the way to it, and she takes it all the way down and the scores. 3 minutes to go, 60-34. Blue Comets coming back up the floor. Over to the left side, Smoot drops it off to Babcock. Babcock to Jacket. Jacket trying to work her way in from the right wing. There's a steal by Mays, and she'll drop it back off. And now Babcock steals it right back for the Lady Blue Comets. Corey Babcock goes to the rack, cannot get it to go. Rebound comes out by Hanks, and they got it up ahead with the defense and put right there for the bucket. 62-34, 2:28 to play in the ball game. Over here to the right side, Kylie Smoot got her foot on the line, steps out of bounds and turns it over. So Braden checks back into the ball game here for Ozark as they lead at 62-34 now, 2:24 to go. And Mays on the inbound, trying to get it over Bailey Dillman, making it hard on her. Well, that's an awful long 5 seconds right there down in the corner here for Hit. And we're going to get a 30-second timeout on the floor for Coach Brewer for the Lady Tigers. So we'll take a quick 30-second break. We'll be right back. Z95.3. And we're back here, and on the inbound, Bailey Dillman gets a handle on it. The Lady Blue Comets control the basketball in the corner for three. Side of the iron will not go. And coming out there with the rebound is going to be Hanks for the Lady Tigers. They'll push it up ahead over to the right side. We'll get down to 2 minutes to go. Hit at the top of the floor, dropping it off over now to Shear. Mays. And now Hit once again back to the top of the key. Over here to Shears. Braden. Now they're just going to play some keep away out here. Shear tried to knock it away and tried to take it down to the left side of the paint. It gets knocked out of bounds by the Lady Blue Comets. As Rachel Jacket got a hand on it and knocked it away. Kayla Schonifer back into the ball game now for Corey Babcock. 1:45 to go. And now on the inbound, the Lady Tigers have it as Hit, top of the key. Drops it off over here to the left side. Finds Shear. She gets a screen. Shear top of the key, no give and go right there. Doesn't happen. Mays in the paint, can't get the bucket. Schonifer fighting for the rebound. Jump ball possession arrow, Lady Blue Comets. On the inbound, it comes in here as Lady Blue Comets push it up. Smoot taking it all the way here to the right side of the paint. And that's going to be a foul on the reach in there by Hit. That'll be her second foul. It's the sixth team foul on the Lady Tigers. Still 1:22 to go. And it's 62-34. Blue Comets trailing right now. Trying to get it in. Smoot gets it in. Finds Jacket. Gives it back to Smoot. Smoot working her way down there. That's going to be a jump ball possession arrow there as Braden reaches in there and grabs a hold of it. So Blue Comets turn it back over. With 1:18 left. So Braden looking to get it in. And now they finally do get it in over to the right side as Hanks brings it up the floor. Going to find Put taking it to the rack and scores. So 64-34, 1:06 to go. Blue Comets bringing it back up the floor here. Smoot dropping it off now to Jacket. Jacket in the paint, and Dangerfield loses the handle on it. Throws it up ahead. Going to find Hit working her way to the rack, and she'll take it in and score. 66-34, 45 seconds to go. Back up the floor now comes Smoot. Smoot kicking it back out. Jacket underneath the Schonifer. Michaela working it back outside. That one gets knocked away. Picked up there by Shear. And with 35 seconds to go, Lady Blue Comets going to drop this one tonight to Ozark Lady Tigers in this first game of this Lady Cardinal Classic here in Webb City. Ball gets knocked away 22 seconds, but the Lady Tigers hold on to it. Shear to the left side. To the middle now, covered up there by Dillman. She'll drop it off. Hanks in the middle to hit and to Shear once again, down to 5 seconds to go, and that's going to do it here tonight. The Lady Blue Comets are going to drop this one 66 to 34 to the Lady Tigers of Ozark here tonight. So good game by the Lady Blue Comets to start the game here. They just kind of got behind there at the end and weren't able to really catch up where they needed to at certain times. Just outscored in each quarter all the way through. The Lady Blue Comets, I thought, really played a pretty good game. They had an opportunity to do some things there to start and just kind of let it get behind them. And too many turnovers there. And just weren't able to catch back up. So Lady Blue Comets are going to drop this one tonight by a score of 66 to 34. And that's going to do it here for that first ball game. We'll be back against Webb City at 7:30 tomorrow night. So we're going to send it back to the studio, and we'll come back, and we'll have our Twyla McMillan Farmers Insurance Agent wrap-up show. Lady Blue Comets dropped this one 66-34 on Z95.3. Yes. No, we're just doing the one game tonight. Just one game tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday. Yeah, just a girls' tournament. And we're back here in Webb City, wrapping it up here tonight with our Farmers Insurance Agent, Twyla McMillan, wrap-up show here this evening. Lady Blue Comets dropped the first game here tonight, 66-34 to the Tigers of Lady Ozarks, of Missouri. And I thought the Blue Comets really came out. They started strong. They had a good first quarter. They kept it really close, 10-8, got outscored in that second quarter, and that's where it kind of got away from them. But I thought we played some good defense along the way, but they played some really tight defense out there as well. Made some big steals, had some good different point swings there on some full court pressure, stealing the ball away from us and taking it right back and scoring. So that's kind of where the difference got made there in the second and the third quarter, as the Lady Blue Comets were down 32-17 at the end of the first half. I said it was 10-8 at the end of the first quarter, but outscored 22-9 in that second quarter. That's kind of where things started going away from the Lady Blue Comets. 6 of 23 at the three-point line tonight. 4 of 7 at the charity stripe. Leading scorer Tori Busey with 12. Corey Babcock had 8, 6 for Sabri Trout, 5 for Molly Rollins, 2 for Shayla Bogle, and 1 for Kylie Smoot tonight on the scoring for the Lady Blue Comets. For the Lady Tigers of Ozark, they had 12 points for Mays, 5 for Hit, 14 for Pace, 10 for Shear, and 23 for Put. They were 8 of 10 at the charity stripe and 2 of 11 at the three-point line here tonight. They did a really good job against the Lady Blue Comets on their defensive side. They just really kept up the pressure all night long, made some good steals throughout the evening, and they just really kept the pressure on in that full court pressure, bringing the ball up, and the Lady Blue Comets just had a lot of trouble with that tonight. So Blue Comets, getting back to it after a win the other night, really going to look into this film right here, get ready for another tough one tomorrow night, as they're going to have to take on the Lady Cardinals of Webb City, the host team here tomorrow evening at 7:30, and it's not going to be an easy task for the Lady Blue Comets, but they're going to come in here and they're going to have a good attitude, and they're going to come in here and they're going to play the best basketball they can, see if they can't come out here with a victory tomorrow night against the host team. All right, that's kind of the way things are going to wrap up for us here tonight, and as your Twanda McMillan Twanda McMillan Farm Bureau Insurance Agent wrap-up show. One more thing we have to do here before we go. We have our Horizon Aerostructures player of the game, and I got to give it to Tori Busey tonight. Tori had a heck of a game. She ended up with 12 points, 4 steals, and 3 rebounds on the night. So Tori Busey, you get the Horizon Aerostructures player of the game here tonight on the ball game Z95.3. Great young ladies that always take care of our streaming for us. We'll have them again tomorrow night. We'll bring you the game tomorrow night at 7:30. So hope everyone has a great rest of your night. And we'll see you back here for more Lady Blue Comet basketball tomorrow night at 7:30 as they take on Webb City, the host team, here in the second game. So enjoy all the action going on out there at the Ralph Miller Classic. I know the guys are getting ready to start up here at about 7:30, I do believe. And they're going to take on Emporia for that first game there. So go Blue Comets. All right, folks, we'll see you back here for more Blue Comet basketball tomorrow night. Zach making it sound good back in the studio. Thanks to all of our wonderful sponsors. We're out of here. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. All right, man, sounds good. I will tomorrow night's game's at 7:30, so I'll probably talk to you probably somewhere around 7:15 or so just to let you know where I'm at. Yeah, tomorrow night's at 7:30. So we'll probably be ready to go around 7:15, 7:20. Yes, Saturday's game time is 1 o'clock. We won't do the coaches show, so we'll just do tomorrow at 7:30, and then Saturday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That work? All right, man. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.